Post-match banter in a few minutes, and just waiting on Nick. Oh my goodness! The royalty to this. Nicholas Murphy just came up trumps, big time.
Guinness is pouring well all day.
This wow!
Pouring all day, man. It's great.
Can't get over that. Chelsea winning that. I think they deserved it. They really did.
I can't even agree or disagree. I don't fucking see it all of it, you know.
Congratulations.
How you doing?
Made very well, man.
Chelsea won the Blues. Whoa! Whoa!
I know, deserved it though. I think
Champions of Europe.
very good. Played very good, man.
It was a great match.
I mean, 1-0 squeaky, but
It was a great match.
yeah, very good game. 1-0 Flatter City. Kind of huffed and puffed. Chelsea were very good. How good was?
With Silva left, and then I was like, oh my god, we're in trouble.
Yeah. No, I thought that's right. He's James on the right, Chilwell on the left. Second, I said it already. Panting in the middle. He is a phenomenal player. They got three. They stopped.
Tuchel loves Conte. He's like, he cried.
I love him. I'm a Liverpool fan. But that was thoroughly deserved. I mean, City didn't show up, but I felt bad for Kevin De Bruyne and I felt bad for Silva. You know,
They were great with their attacking, but our defense was
amazing. Amazing.
We stopped
100%.
crazy goals.
Your fullbacks were
They
phenomenal.
should have scored them.
Fullbacks were amazing.
Yeah, he lost $200 from fucking
Chelsea fans are happy, of course. Big coke for a big contract. Yeah. But Champions League is they're making a bigger thing in 2 years. 3 years. I know it's long term and shit. But yeah, they may put more teams into it. Because I think they're realising Europa doesn't work, man. It doesn't sell.
No, it doesn't.
Would you come in and watch a Europa game when Man United weren't playing?
I was saying on Wednesday. I mean, I don't think teams should be dropping into the Euro.
No.
And I'm happy Villarreal got the Champions League spot.
Yeah. Good point you made there.
Yeah, and I'll watch them next year during the Champions League. See how they get
Soft
on.
spot.
Yeah. I'll be like, you know, my first year really became as think about who won the European final and how are they getting on the Champions League. But before I'd be like, if you look at the Champions League, you wouldn't know how they got there. You wouldn't know that, oh, these guys won the Euros and Irish. I wouldn't be paying attention to that, you know?
Yeah. Any drink out there that is like soccer related, like the crackling. Do you know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean?
I don't know.
Like the Kentucky down, or like the mint julep that would be famously kind of tied to horse racing, something like that. You talking about? Or
Yeah, anything like that.
yeah, no, I don't think so. It's good to.
The lads always told me that with the band, you know, anytime we were on a tour, he says, you don't realise for a name like Shuggy, everyone remembers it. Everyone, not like a Paul and shit.
Dude, when you used to work here behind the bar and stuff, people would be asking me like, what's your man's name? What's your man's name? Or what was your man's name last night? Or whatever it is. He's like, oh, Shuggy. They're like, I think you're fucking joking with them. Like, you're like, yeah, Shuggy. Okay. So his real name is Stephen, but if you call him Stephen, he's not gonna fucking answer you.
Yeah.
So his nickname is Shuggy, and if you call him Shuggy, he'll answer you.
Yeah. But it's bloody true. And I learned, I got pain in my arse when I first came to the States. I'm like, oh, fuck that. I'm just going to bleed Shuggy and that's it, man. You know?
Yeah.
Done with it.
Yeah, it's got a cool backstory to it too, though. You know,
Yeah.
It's not one of those stupid names people give you or something.
Yeah. Fair point. Well, in my experience with Shuggy, personally, it's like, now that I've got kids, it's like, a nickname is a compliment. Like, it's like if my kid got a nickname, I'm like, nice one.
Yeah.
Because if you think about when you're growing
You're not
up,
friends.
Yeah.
They care enough to give you a nickname.
No, but it's true. Think about like it's because it's a term of endearment. It's not coming from a bad place. It's actually coming from a fun place.
Yeah.
We're a lad thing. Oh, that's hilarious, isn't it? It's never a bad thing.
But I used to tell people, whatever, I don't care. You know, call me whatever you want to call me. And I now hear people just call me Nick. You know.
Yeah.
So like, just when you're talking about endearment, like, you know, like, I know when I'm talking to family because of how they address me, you know.
You separate people by how they call you. But in fairness now, I'm probably unique in that sense. I mean, yeah, I don't have many people call me Stephen at all.
Yeah, you know, and I know.
The missus
Yeah, I was
called
gonna
me.
say that.
She called me Stephen yesterday. And it
I've heard,
weirded me out.
I've heard her call you Stephen. Though.
Yeah, it weirded me out. The way
In
she
front of
said
me,
it,
like, I've heard her.
it was weird.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, it was one of those.
I was thinking your parents like Nicholas Patrick Murphy.
Yeah.
Fuck, what did I do now?
That's exactly what it was. Yeah. That's so funny because that's exactly I was in trouble. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Stephen.
But it always feels like it feels odd. It feels odd. Someone called me Steve.
I like, you know, Shuggy obviously was the youther name of your father's nickname, whatever,
Yeah.
which is Sugar. You know,
And I just stuck.
which one would you prefer, Sugar or Shuggy?
Do you know what? I've been called
Sugar
it all.
kind of sounds like a stripper, like, you know. At least Shuggy's a bit more.
I've been called it all, you know. I mean, all the lads at home, and I'm Shugmeister and Shugstar, and
Yeah,
you know,
actually, that's
it was all around sugar, Shuggy.
That's Dublin for you, like Dublin fucking. Even Michelle, I'm like, she calls Kate on like Kate on E. I'm like, what are you doing to add an extra letter? Like, it's taking a few letters away to make it easy is one thing. Kate on E, you know, and Freddie was a big one here. He called me Nico. Add letters for her, you know what I mean? You add 4 letters, that's not harder to say. It's just a thing. I think a lot of Dublin people just do that, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of part of their culture, you know?
Yeah, it's funny shit, man.
Stiffmeister. Kind like the Stiffmeister.
You know, but people were saying that before the bleed movie.
Yeah. Somebody probably overheard someone and thought, that's a good name for this guy in the movie. Had no royalties for that.
They overheard me, yeah.
Yeah.
My mates. Lads, royalty checks. Nah, it's so fucking true, man. It's so weird. It's crazy when you say that, though. What's in a nickname? But at the start of obviously being called a nickname or whatever, it was like it felt silly. But then there's always it's when I started playing a lot of football on the football teams. It just stuck. Football team, lads in the dressing room, Shuggy, and that's it. Glue, that's it.
You got the bit, Shuggy, bust to me, Shuggy, here, you know, yeah, I can see it.
And that was it. As soon as I knew,
I mean, if it wasn't Shuggy, it was probably going to be Steel.
that's so weird for me now.
Do you know what I mean? Like, Steel.
Steel. I'm trying to think. What name? Podgy. Podgy was one when I was a kid as well.
Yeah.
I don't know where they came from, Porter, but I mean, it lasted about 3 days.
I bet the shit out of him. taught him a fucking thing or two.
What do you mean him? Little bitch. That's funny shit. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oi.
I think Marvel opened the door, maybe Star Wars opened the door for them 3-hour movies. I think before that, obviously, the Superman, Batman stuff was trying to keep it under 2 hours, you know what I mean?
Because the thing is, if you think about the way, the generic old way of watching a movie, go
Who
to
the
a
fuck's going
theater.
to sit there for 2 hours?
Well, the thing is, if you go to a movie theater, back normal video, an hour and a half, you can show 3 screenings at night.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? From the evening on.
Yeah.
If you have a 4-hour movie, 1 screening, that guy's only still paying $10. So you've trebled your audience.
$10 me hours.
No, but
You're at the fucking movies. Fucking $10.
No, you know what I mean?
Bring it. It's a fucking $200 day out when you bring your kids.
But the thing is, that's what I'm saying. It's like you only get 1 shot off that customer. If they pay $16 for the movie, that's it. That's all they get.
Yeah, but the price is there for it. You know, the price is.
Well, there is now because people can stream it. Not stream it, download it, Apple or whatever.
The biggest problem I have with going to the movies is, I couldn't go to the opening of any big movie. It's fucking people screaming and shouting.
Yeah, all about it. You ruin it. You ruin it.
Crying,
Yeah, who needs those kids hitting Brute for that?
You need
When I
to-
watch Toy Story 4, they won't shut up.
You need to go at fucking 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. Because fucking,
I did that. I remember I went to see Michael Collins. 1 o'clock on a bleeding Wednesday because I did nights, like shift work, I don't always remember people making fun of me. You went to the movie theatre on your own. I said, fucking way I did.
Yeah.
There was like 3 of us in the audience.
Yeah, feet up in the fucking chair in front of me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can't get over how good that Guinness is looking.
I'm telling you, man, I don't know why people are drinking it all day. Maybe because it's raining outside or something, but I was like, I'll do one more and then I'll...
Yeah. I didn't even think of that the other night. I was like, you'll hop a margaritas on me. What the fuck? Whatever.
No, you rub our margaritas without me. Get out of here, you fucker, yeah. The boys are getting oiled up here behind us. They're a little bit more loose-tongued.
They're whacking shots out and all that.
No, yeah, it is. It's what both teams deserved, and on the day, United should have had that in the bag, like you said. It's 3 or 4-0 in this game. They should have had that in the bag. They should have torn them apart, but they didn't put it together on the day.
I think that's what's talking to United fans the last few days. What bugs them the most. They know they're a few players short, right? To challenge for the league, but they know they're better than Villarreal, which is the kicking the stones.
Yeah,
they
absolutely,
know that.
absolutely. They get to prove that next year in the Champions League.
True.
True.
And especially at the Chelsea winner. What's I say with the Premiership? A team in turmoil wins the Premier League, or wins the Champions League.
I don't know. I obviously didn't get to see much of that game, but Chelsea are no, they're not going to be any walkover even for Man City. They beat Man City during the year in the league.
Yeah.
Man City loses De Bruyne. I don't know what time of the game that happened. That obviously going to change a lot.
But he wasn't playing well. It's the bummer. He never showed up, and that kills me as a football fan because he's a quality player. Same with Phil Foden. It was one of the videos I wouldn't shut people talking about Phil Foden. Oh, I was like, he's talking about Phil Foden, guys. It's not with you. He's that good. Never showed up.
Yeah,
It's so sad, man.
yeah.
Listen, if every City player showed up, played the best of their ability against Chelsea, showed the best of their ability, Man City should beat Chelsea. But it doesn't work that way. Sports doesn't work.
Look, the way I look at sports, people got to realize these are normal guys. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, do you gamble on sports? And like, whatever, play the odd Super Bowl box or something like that. But it's just a fucking random thing. It's like spinning a roulette or whatever. But like to be trying to pick teams to win games. And I'm like, what if this guy had an argument with his wife last night? He's in a bad fucking mood. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to control that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what if he didn't get the right or something? Like,
Yeah.
what if he's all fucking bent up on the day? He's not going to fucking show up, is he?
100%. There's a big blob of grey that is like, it's not about sport and ability. There's something else going on there. 100%.
It's terrible, and you know what?
It's the X factor. That's what that is. It's the X factor.
Listen, in every fucking job, you're supposed to leave that at the door. But they don't.
It's tough.
People don't do that.
They're humans.
They think about it and they torment themselves about it. I was in a bad mood this morning. Fucking,
The Shuggy never showed up for his breakfast.
he didn't leave fucking much for me to steal in this fucking one, did he?
He gets on the phone in front of the camera. He's just saying, I'm doing a video with the lads. Just. So, you know where you're going to be late and have a few drinks.
I don't know, at this age, I find myself like, even driving down the road, and I'm like, I need to get a dash cam that records what I say. And sometimes I'm like, this fucking gobshite, like, Jesus Christ, like, making a fucking right turn from the middle lane, like, come on. I mean, Jesus Christ, Even people blocking the box, like,
I fucking hate them.
I'd love to record all that shit. I'd love to have, like, that.
Like today, we're recording fucking all our shit today.
I'll take a piss this time, though.
As opposed to you never taking a piss. I tell everyone this story, but I haven't told this one, but it's on camera. But it was kind of like when we grew up, all my same thing. My dad's family, like 12 or 13, and wherever it was, just a common thing in Ireland back in the day, wasn't it? Just normal. But all my dad's brothers and sisters called him Mihal. Did I ever tell you this?
No.
So all my life until I was 8, 9 years of age. I'll never forget turning to my brother at about 8 and saying, throughout, when my dad's going out or my nanny's babysitting or my uncle's baby, whatever the fuck it is, they're all me haul. And I'll always have this moment in my life, it's about 8 years of age, and I'm turning around to my brother, I'm like, when the fuck are we going to meet this Mihal fella?
Father tell you, like, we used to run through the fields, not the roads. We used to walk through the fields because that's where the cows were. And if you get the cows off the spots where they were lying in, it was warm. The ground was warm.
Wow.
So they would go like and try to get the cows to move and chase them off. So they could they were walking through the snow and the cold and the ice. Like Ireland, the misty and maybe not snow and ice all the time, but you could go and stand where the cow was lying for a couple of seconds to warm your feet up while you were going to school. You're the first stop up. If you're the first up in the morning, you might have got a pair of shoes.
Yeah, normal people have 2 pairs of socks. He does this like.
Dude, that's the way it was though. First, I think that's where early bird gets the worm came from. The first one up with a pair of shoes. The rest of them had to go barefoot.
Let's chase the cows.
My father would see something and recreate it just like that.
Yeah.
We had a fireplace in our house. Yellow. Yeah, down where I'm from, they used to do this yellow brick.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason the whole community exists.
A funny story for you to make one.
They built this fucking fireplace, man. It comes out, goes up, goes in, comes out along the ceiling, just because he's seen somebody else doing it.
Yeah, that was my
Never did it before in his life.
Yeah.
Just said, oh yeah, this guy, that looks, I could do that.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 little funny stories, So my neighbour back home in Ireland, we went to was hanging out at his house one time. My father came over to pick me up, and his fireplace was like beautiful, like all this fancy stone and shit. And my dad just said to me, I'll never forget him, he goes, remind me to tell you what I'm thinking about. This is a Saturday evening. We're watching bleeding cartoons or something. I was about 10, 11. I go to the house, maybe an hour later, says, Dad, remember earlier on you were saying, remind you of something? I don't know what he goes, oh yeah! We're going on the Nixer tomorrow. The Nixer, on the side.
Yeah.
Fucking Sunday morning, I'll never forget it. The whole family out. We went out to Hout Head, and he's out at Hout Head on the cliffs with a hammer and chisel, chiseling lumps of fucking stone off Hout Head and bagging it up, right?
Fuck the hardware store,
true as fucking, I swear to God. And he's lumping shit out of it. And me and my brother, he's a fucking lunatic. And we get at home, and he's like, oh no, bollocks, I can do this.
Yeah.
Did it all, the fireplace, and the fireplace he built was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Same time, my mum bought a bleeding hen house. Bought a hen house. And I was like, my dad's like, fuck that shit. Literally looking at it, copy and paste, and it's built in with a
Send it back. Got the picture. I got it.